I was not expecting this out of Dragon Ball, right? So I recently watched through the very first arc of the OG Dragon Ball, and it was a lot of fun, but then a moment like this comes up, which got shockingly dark. Like, I don't know, I was watching it like, okay, this is kind of like a silly show, but then this moment came up and I was like, oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that, so what am I talking about? Well, it's towards the end of the first arc. So Goku and his friends are looking for the last Dragon Ball so they can make a wish, and they go to this Emperor Pilaf guy's place. Now, he's like the major bad guy of the first arc. Things don't go well. He ends up stealing the Dragon Balls from them. He summons the dragon, he's about to make his wish, and sure enough, he chokes. Like, the man had no pressure and folded like a lawn chair, giving this pig time to sneak in, steal his wish right in front of him, which, you know, he wished for a clean pair of underwear. I don't know about you, if I'm this dragon and I get summoned for something as stupid as a clean pair of underwear, all I'm saying is I might kill every single person there. Like, I think that would be a justifiable crash out. Maybe you disagree. But regardless, that's not even the moment I'm talking about, because the moment is now when this Emperor Pilaf guy, he gets upset, he catches them, sticks them in this cell, this steel cell. They're not going to be able to escape, but there's also a small problem with the cell, is that it has this glass ceiling. So essentially when the sun rises the next day, they will bake and die horribly. That was also kind of dark, but that's not even the dark moment I was talking about, because they quickly accept, like, okay, we're going to die, and they're looking up at the full moon, and this is when Goku's like, the full moon? My grandpa used to tell me this legend of a monster that would come out during the full moon, and obviously I realized quickly, like, okay, he's the monster. Now, what I wasn't expecting was when he said, oh yeah, my grandpa got beat to death when this monster came out during a full moon, and I was like, that got kind of dark. Like, for the most part, I thought this kid was just on a fun adventure. Come to find out, he beat his grandpa to death as a young child. I wouldn't want that on me, that's all I'm saying. Everyone in the cell is freaking out because they're like, yeah, he's definitely the monster and he might beat us to death. Now they make a mistake where they're like, hey Goku, don't look at that. And so obviously he looks at that, like, what did you expect? Turns into a monster. Now he doesn't beat them to death, but I did find it kind of funny that they are worried he's going to turn into a monster and kill all of them. I would prefer that over slowly baking to death the next day. And there's always the option that he just breaks them out of the cell, which he does, so it's like, this worked out perfectly. Now anyway, one thing leads to another. They eventually stop Goku by cutting off his tail, which is also a little dark, but regardless, thankfully they have the foresight to be like, maybe we shouldn't tell this kid about, you know, the fact that he was the one who killed his grandpa. I'm not a psychologist, but I think you're right. That probably wouldn't be good to tell a kid. But that moment was unexpected. Anyway, what do you think about this? And please like and follow for more.